save. Oh man, I remember this game. I remember Ace Attorney. Okay.
The Empire of Japan, after opening its doors,
Oh man, we're in
a push
Japan.
for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. Land making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a
So Japan went British?
change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Who died?
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just
Oh,
the
Victoria.
beginning of an extraordinary story.
What the? Yo, wait, that's me! Episode 1, The Adventure of the Great Departure. November 22nd, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court adjudicator, what the crud? Defendant enter chamber. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Oh Lord, here we go again, chat. I love how it looks. Save your glares, murderer! 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of the horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough! Who the crud is this? He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Sucker, what wind is in the building to make his thing fly like that? And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. Well, my boy got a sword, so you will hold your tongue. Technicalities, look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. I have been? Back when Japan was westernized, officers kept katanas with them as to preserve their old tradition. Ah! Good job, Kizu. Good job, good job. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? No, sir. Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. Chat, I didn't do it. I can never murder someone. I'm a pussy. Of course, the blades weren't as well made as it was in the past, obviously. So they're butternut. Kazuma Osoki, my best friend, also in Sekiya Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A-star student, in fact. Hey, congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world? I'm really happy for you and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. How can you see it with his little thing around thing? Well, when Japan was forced to be opened by Americans, basically Japan underwent huge Western influence transformation. Kizu's correct. Officers kept swords on the person, but since they were mass produced, they're absolutely dog water in terms of the edge. They were blunt objects, basically. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear, look at the time. I better get going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. It was great after that. That's when it happened. Asogi, may I have a word? Yo, baby girl! It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Defend it! Bailiff. Court is about to begin! Proceed to the courtroom at once! is summarized. Kazuma Osogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Wait, why does it sound like this guy wants me to take the fall? What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty? For failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, sucker, I just started the game! I'll be found guilty of murder. I didn't do it! My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that will decide my destiny. 22nd November, 9 o'clock a.m. Supreme Court of Judiciary Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom. Look at my man's eyes, bro. Where is that wind coming from? Man, this is a big thing. Supreme Court is judiciary. No court in the land has more power. I don't like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. Who did I kill? Powers that demand that this be a secret trial. A trial that's close to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What, but why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, I like in the other Ace Attorney. You know, I at least have a hot woman defending me. By this, I have my best friend, who looked like he just came scurried out of a Persona school. Who is this sucker? Yo, hey, yo! Why we got Moses? The court will now hear the trial of Ryu Norohodo. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. As is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is unusual circumstance, I'm obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? What does that mean? What's that in English? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? Wait and see! Wait! Kazuma is the lawyer here. I can't defend myself. If I say I do, it would be tantamount to lying. And I've been accused of murder, for goodness sake. This is no time for lies. Try to stop fidgeting, Rinosuke. It's distracting. But if I don't say I'll defend myself now, things could end very badly for my friend. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant. I hope it's clear. Yo, what the crap? Put your hand down. What does it mean in this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I need to pee. I, Rinosuke Norohodo, will be defending myself. What the crud? You'll be what? Yo, this sucker fool. He a fool, bro. What the crud? You playing, Rinosuke? Professor Mikatoba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. That sucker set me up. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. No, that's not it. You think I won't be able to get you off. Hey, yo, hold up. Get me off to what? Hold up, wait. No, it's not that really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear it to be the reason that you... Yes, I knew that's how you feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikatoba shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Order in this courtroom! Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel, really? What the crud? Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Oh, yes, exactly! Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge. Try not to look so bewildered. Well, for me, a university student, to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court, a judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency! By the way, can I brush your beard? It is therefore my duty to assess your competence with the task you have undertaken. What does that mean? If you understand things, I think. He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yes! Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. The victim name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Mr. Wilson! At least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. As most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. Chad, is that true or is that BS? And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policy. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So what happens to me if I'm convicted? I just go to jail, right? So that's why this trial has been unusual of peculiarities, is it? Exactly, our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. Dang, I feel like I'm playing judgment. All because the victim was Englishman. So what happens if he was black? I mean, if I was... Wait. Yeah, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. But we were sitting at the table, we were having tea and crumpets, we were talking about the great queen, and then instantly the sucker ended up dead. I think somebody put some Mickey in his tea. Don't forget, chat. By the way, I'm not playing this game, but I pretty much can figure this out. This sucker is this medical professor, right? I feel like he slipped something in this man's tea. So when I sat down, he instantly... He dies. I take the fall for it because I'm sitting with the man. And this is the reason why this sucker wanted me to pretty much thank. Joe Jameson. The British Empire. Wow. It's incredible to think. Oh, there he is. So I wasn't sitting at the table with him. I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still. I should go and say hello. I'm an idiot. So I went over to the professor's table. What's up? And introduced myself to Dr. Watts. Dr. Wilson. Now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo. How did this Professor of Medicine, Dr. John H. Wilson, lose his life? State before the court the cause of death. Yes, sir. So The cause of death. Well, obviously that was death occurred a little after 2 p.m. was caused by loss of blood, a gunshot. Never mind. I take that back. No Mickey was slipped in. The bullet did not pass through the victim's body. Wait, what? Oh, I could go even further into it. According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to a gunshot trauma. Want to read, you imbecile? That's a post-mortem report, I take it. Sorry, yes, that's right. The post-mortem report. In the West, the doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. My name is Satoru Hosono Nega. It was when I was in the kitchen, putting away crockery, and cutlery. Hold on, let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun. You did what now? You picked up a... Yo, are y'all sure I'm not guilty?
That I'll hold on to that feeling. You stuck with me until the